This is Matrix Lord 212. Hello, everybody. All right, so this is Matrix Vlog. It is October 29th, 2020. It is like 2:20 in the morning, something like that. So I did two podcasts tonight, the horror cast and the freestyle cast. We needed to get a horror cast out for Halloween. We had to talk about a lot of different stuff there. I also touched base with the video gaming part with Scott. Just want to let everybody know that while I am pursuing my gaming and going for all these platinum trophies, I never said that the podcast would stop. I just said that I was concentrating on my gaming. The podcasts always continue. We have a wide variety of stuff on my channel, okay? There's an audience that loves the podcast. There is an audience that loves Doctor Who, which that hasn't gone away either. In fact, you're going to get a lot of Real Whovians casts very soon. There's an audience for my gaming. There's an audience for my food reviews. There's an audience for my books. There's an audience for just about everything on my channel. We do a wide variety of content. There are single videos. There are podcasts. There are live streams. So there's even comic book reviews. There's everything, okay? Tons of stuff. We even cover real life topics. So, there's many different podcasts for many different situations, as well as my single videos are all over the place. I even do videos on the road. So that is business as usual. Now, concerning this YouTube channel, this is my biggest hobby, okay? And just like any hobby, you put everything into your hobby, right? So I absolutely love my YouTube channel, and I love what I've done with it, and I'm going to continue doing it my way, the way I like to do it. And whether that means getting the views or not, as long as I'm happy, that's it. Whether I have subscribers or whether I never gain a subscriber. Basically, I'm having fun with this. I'm doing my channel. It would be nice to have subscribers. And again, you have to understand, I have to be happy at the end of the day. And of course, I want my subscribers happy. Also, I want them to enjoy my content. But sometimes we get certain people on here in the comment section that feel that they need to post a lot of negativity. And sometimes they go overboard with their negativity, where they try to affect me personally in doing all these different things I love doing. And sometimes for a couple of days, I take a step back and I don't do the things that I would ordinarily do. And I start questioning things. But at the end of the day, I come full-fledged back into it. And here's what I'm going to have to say. There are some people out there that I guess just don't like my food stuff lately. They don't like the donut lesson. They don't like the pizza lesson. They don't like any food lesson. And they want to criticize and they want to basically say how it's not a lesson, it's not this, it's not that. And I listened to what they had to say and I took it to heart. But I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to do my very best to make the donut lesson and the pizza lesson and any type of food thing I want to do or drinks, I am going to do it magnified, okay? I'm going to make it so big with my own signature on it that it's going to be ridiculously loud, ridiculously huge, as only I could do it, okay? I'm not going to let anybody stop me from negativity. And again, I do have to say that it was very negative. There were some people that called me a fat pig when I took a couple of bites of a donut. Now, there's a big difference between a pig and what a pig eats and what I eat, okay? Taking a couple of bites of a donut doesn't mean I have diabetes, doesn't mean I'm gonna have diabetes, and people need to chillax and relax when it concerns my health, okay? I'm thinner than I have been in a long time, okay? I don't eat like a gavoon like I used to. You could see it in my face being thinner, okay? I'm at 208 right now, And while I do want to maintain a nice, smaller structure weight, I am not going to be obsessed where I have to constantly lose weight. Okay, I am healthier than I've been in certain areas, and my vision improved so much I don't need my glasses. So I'm happy. It's a win-win. Okay. So in the past, I've said stuff about my health, whatever. There are things that has nothing to do with what I eat or whatever. Okay. There's certain things I have to look out for that has nothing to do with the food aspect of it or whatever. So it's all about the physical stuff that I do. Okay, I do a lot of physical labor, physical stuff, and sometimes I gotta watch out and make sure I don't overdo it because I'm not a machine. And that's the aspect of the health that I talk about. When you see me like writhe in pain or screaming in pain or I'm in agony, it's because I overdid it because I think I'm 18 and I'm lifting crazy, crazy things. And sometimes you have to think of age and you have to think of other things. So that has nothing to do with the donut lesson or any other lesson. And sometimes I have to explain things because people misconstrue what I say. Now, there's also the emotional health. And emotional health has nothing to do with the donut lesson, the pizza lesson, again, because we are going through a crazy, crazy pandemic. And there's a lot of negativity out there throughout the week that I have to go through and I have to deal with. And then you take it home with you sometimes. So the whole point is that there's the emotional health. And again, that doesn't have anything to do with the donut lesson. And again, you have to understand, me having a donut or two, or even 5 a week, you're talking about what else do I eat besides that? Okay, so obviously I'm doing a pretty good job of maintaining my weight and everything. And there's been a lot of negativity where a lot of people keep giving jabs like they're doctors and they think I have diabetes because I'm eating something they don't eat. Okay, my health, what's the word? My body composition is completely different than other people. Okay, the rules don't apply compared to other people. Okay, so again, the day it happened where eating donuts affects me, of course I'm gonna stop because again, I don't want anything to affect me in a negative way, but it doesn't have even remotely an effect on anything. Okay, just like it has as much of an effect on me as having one M&M, right? One, just one, nothing, infinitesimal, because one little snack that I maybe won't even complete the donut, have just a half a donut because I eat it on here and then maybe I'll never finish it, right? Sometimes I do, but rarely I don't. Like, I just don't finish it most of the time. So again, me having a half a donut will not affect anything. So I know people going and reading into things too much. Yes, I have stated that, oh, maybe I need to cut back on this and this and this. But again, looking at the overall picture, I don't eat like a whole pie myself like I used to, and garlic knots and tons of different things that in one meal. I don't overeat now. Now I eat very small, like, portions, and I eat more smaller portions instead of big, huge meals. Okay, body's changing, my tastes are changing. Used to have 4 slices of toast, now I have 2 slices of toast. Used to have 4 slices of pizza, now I have 2 slices of pizza. Used to buy a pie, now I don't buy a pie, I buy a couple of slices. Okay, my stomach has shrunk, so I can't even eat the way I used to eat because past couple of weeks when I had the issue with the throat, I had to have a liquid or soft diet for a while, and that was annoying. So I still have to get work done on my teeth. It has to do with, like, fillings coming out and different things. But again, like, don't worry. Matrix Load 2 and 2 is okay. Very busy, working a lot, and in my little spare time, I'm writing a new book, I'm doing podcasts here and there, and I'm doing my gaming. So As what do I think of my YouTube channel? Well, I love my YouTube channel. Absolutely, 100,000,000%. We'd be quite devastated if I didn't have my YouTube channel. So, of course, the YouTube channel is a massive part of my life, just like my books, my gaming, my comic books. But as far as it being a business, no, this is not a job. This does not make me money that would stop me from working. So that stuff continues. But again, it's a hobby. And hobbies you love, hobbies you put all your spare time into. So this YouTube channel means the world to me. It means everything to me because there's tons of me in this YouTube channel. There is like, we're going on, what, 9,800? Like, that's a lot of me, a lot of time and years I put into this. So, of course, if there was ever a situation where, there was problems with the YouTube channel, people trying to, go after my YouTube channel, I would be massively upset. And, of course, that is what needs to be said. So, to answer your question, yes, this YouTube channel is everything to me. Everything. And I will do whatever it takes for my beautiful channel. And again, I don't treat it like a business. I don't treat it like, I have to do all these crazy thumbnails and obsessed with it. Maybe I should be obsessed with it. Maybe I should put comments on every video and hashtags on every video and thumbnails on every video. But I don't, because I'm just doing it and I'm having fun. Maybe I should. Maybe I will. But for now, it's relaxed. It's there and it will always be there. So that's what we have to understand. I am not going to change for anyone. Sometimes people want to change me, or sometimes people want to say, hey, if you keep talking like this, I don't want to be on your podcast. Okay, God bless you. But again, like, you have to understand, like, I'm going to talk about what I want to talk about when I want to talk about it, okay? Right now I'm focused on trying to stay away from Twitter so much and trying to stay away from certain things. But make no mistake that I'm going to be constantly talking about Doctor Who. I'm going to be constantly talking about my source and the news when I feel the time is right. And the cast will come back full-fledged with tons of people in there when I feel like it. And that has not changed. Sometimes we divert our attention to other things. Like in this instance, I have it in my head that I want to be a massive gamer. So I'm going to put my energy into that. And that's the way it is. And it doesn't mean that I've changed. Now, I've seen, I'm getting nice shout outs from certain people, which is cool. And I've heard the people on podcasts talk about, Matrix Floyd's doing the donut lesson now and he's doing this. Yes, I'm doing other things, but that does not mean that I've abandoned the podcast. I have not. I've done 2 tonight, and I will do more tomorrow, and I will do more the next day, and more the next day. But I'm heavily trying to build the gaming brand. I really believe that I'm good enough to get tons of trophies and tons of platinums, and I really believe I could be a major, major player in the trophy hunting world of PS4 and PS5. So, I have faith in myself, and this is something I want to do. Now, there will be other times in my life where I want to do a new book and put a lot of energy into that, or I want to throw out tons of podcasts and to put energy in that, or do comic book reviews, or do my other channels, or people showing up on my channel like different characters. It's going to happen from time to time. Sometimes we're going to have podcasts with 2 people or 3 people. Sometimes we're going to have 10 people. Sometimes we're going to have live streams. Sometimes we're not. Sometimes we're going to have a lot of single videos. Sometimes we're not. So everything remains the same. Take care. Bye for now.